next section I will be presenting is our poetry section. We had many submissions to this, and the pieces that have been selected for this evening are absolutely astounding. The first on our list is by Philip L. Gotti Jr. Please welcome him to the stage.
It's indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here. I have fond memories from 15 years ago before the botanicals took off of this campus. I like it then, I still like it now. And everything I do in creative writing or poetry or genre, I need to thank my mentors and co-compañeros at GCC for letting a boomer infiltrate a London rant. This piece is a sonnet. I was always afraid to write one, and I accidentally fell into it, and things worked out. It was inspired by looking at a photograph of Claude Monet's Gardens of Giverny. They're maintained as if he were still there. There are volunteers that all 12 months, the botanicals and the horticulturalists get together and put everything in place the way he had it for the color variations of each month. And there was a picture from autumn of the reflection off the pond of the tree line and the flowers past it, which was breathtaking. Sonnet number 1, Snoozing at Giverny. My fingers brush the mirrored water's face. Brisk autumn's palette dances on Claude's pond. Disturbed, green dragonflies arise to chase unseen winged prey among crisp leaves beyond. Serenity is dashed as my alarm irreverently scrubs all ecstasy. I scramble reaching with a sleepy arm to tap the snooze for time at Giverny. With luck, 9 minutes will restore the view. His beechwood bridge appears beneath my feet. Birds flitter as Monet makes his debut. He beckons, we share a morning's fresh treat. With coffee poured, beignets still steamed, Claude grins. Our yellow room fades as my day begins. And I had a short poem that I did in a class just to scaffold a technique I guess you learn in poetry classes, William Carlos Williams. But a thought had come to me in my third career as an elementary teacher in Glendale Elementary among kids in poverty and things. This poem came from my first experiences in the East Valley with teachers that I never wanted to be or emulate, that I'd seen in my placements over there. It's titled Lo Siento. I took 2 erasers from your box by the easel. I needed them for class. Lo siento, mi hermano. Maestra says, I'm not like you. I make mistakes. Thank you.
The next poet we'd like to introduce to the stage is named Ernesto Moncada, and he's going to share a piece or two of his book.
Ernesto?
Yes.
Buenas noches. Wait. Buenas tardes? I don't even know. I think it's tardes, right? It's not night. So, you guys should say buenas tardes back. Buenas tardes? Come on, you're not gonna get profiled. Buenas tardes? Alright. Because I see you eating food, so you must have energy, you know? So, thank you for Canon Voices for printing, for publishing this poem. This poem is one one of those pieces. The writers out there should relate to this. It happens, I think, to everybody that writes. That is not one of your most like, oh, look, I know about language and metaphor. It's a fairly simple piece. It's actually a joke. But and it happens with a lot of, writing, the audience decides. I really like that one. You're like, no, that's a corny one. Look at my very complicated one. Only me and another guy, intoxicated, understands. So this piece actually, like most of my poems, it is born out of a joke, or more exactly me being sarcastic and very, very acid about some commentary. And this, I remember, it was in a writers' conference in Mexico, and this young writer, this chick, was just going on and on about the Earth and the planet, and you could see pink violins, surrounding her, and like pandas in slow motion dying. And I live in the same planet. It's not like I want to see it destroyed, but by the time it's destroyed, I won't be here. So it's really hard for me to relate to that. It's like, do I waste a year or two of my life, you put all those minutes together in recycling, or do I live my life? It's hard. So I was taking notes and kind of writing the opposite of what she was saying. And eventually it developed into my own, Earth poem. Because I thought, I like this planet. And not because it's the only one I know. It's cool, it's not so big like Jupiter, slim. It's not red, and it doesn't look pissed off. It's cute. And it gives you so many things. So for me, it's not about a panda dying in slow motion. Okay, it's more about like that 9 Inch Nails video hurt. When the decomposition was so accurate. So this poem is called Dear Earth, or An Addict's Appreciation Towards a Fine Planet. Dear Earth, thank you for barley, wheat, corn, and rice. For we've learned how to make all kinds of diverse beers with them. Thank you for grapes, agaves, honey, rye, sugar canes, and potatoes. For we've turned them into vodkas, wines, tequilas, whiskeys, rums, and brandies. Thank you, fair and patient planet. We appreciate you moving slowly, truly. It'd be really bloody difficult to drive drunk if you speed faster, really. And you're so cool, always drinking our piss and eating our puke, no problem. Thank you for the sea, the biggest toilet in creation, and for the trees and the sand. Thank you, Big Mama, for not letting us float away, but allowing us to get high. Your sunsets and dawns are sweet psychedelic showstoppers. You are the bomb for giving us tobacco, cannabis, peyote, and other mushrooms. We are grateful for you providing us with so many options of perceiving you. Thank you, Rock of Ages, for hiding us from the blazing sun regularly. You are a huge penthouse with the best damn view of the cosmos in the entire universe. Thank you for putting up with our non-stop messy hardcore partying. We honestly hope you're able to get drunk with all the booze we drop on you. You rock, you fat stone full of fiery mud.